Me and my friend went on a camping trip. I returned. They didn't. To this day, I still don't know what happened to them. My name is Jessica. My friends Emily, Amber, and I always wanted to plan something together. Just us girls. A girls' trip sort of thing. Anyway, my boyfriend told me about a spot he and his dad used to go to when he was a kid. Since his dad had taken him, and he knew the area well, he figured it would be a good, easy spot for us, where we wouldn't have much trouble. I picked up my friends in my Jeep. We packed coolers, sandwiches, a grill, the tent, pretty much everything we needed for the trip. We even brought my dog, Bruno, just for some extra protection. We arrived at this beautiful, secluded spot near a lake, surrounded by woods. It was perfect. The first day was like a dream. We set up the tent, grilled our food, and laughed until the stars came out. It felt so liberating, being out there in nature, just us girls. The next day, we decided to explore the area around the lake. We left Bruno to guard our campsite and set off. The scenery was breathtaking, and the sense of adventure was exhilarating. But when we returned, our world turned upside down. Our campsite was in shambles. The tent was ripped open, and our belongings were thrown all around. Bruno was nowhere to be seen, and our phones and car keys were missing. We were stranded with darkness quickly approaching. Panic set in. We called for Bruno, but there was no sign of him. As night fell, the forest around us seemed to come alive with strange noises. The rustling of leaves and snapping of twigs made us feel like we weren't alone. Emily kept saying she saw shadows flitting between the trees. We tried to stay calm, but it was hard. Then Amber screamed. She said something had grabbed her from the bushes. We rushed to her, but there was nothing there. The fear became overwhelming. We knew we had to leave to find help. But without our bearings, we were lost in the dark woods. We wandered for hours, hearing occasional rustles and voices that seemed to follow us. At one point, I turned to talk to Emily, but she was gone, just vanished. Amber and I were too scared to look for her. We just kept moving. Finally, we reached a road and flagged down a car. A family on vacation drove us to the nearest gas station, where I called the police. The police searched, but found no trace of Emily or Bruno. The mystery of what happened that night remains unsolved. The experience haunts me. The laughter and joy of the trip are now overshadowed by the terror and the unexplained disappearance of my friends. I'll never understand what happened,